So in today's video, we're going to take a look at what's going to happen if Poland tries to form an empire in 2024. And they're going to be invading some of their neighboring countries in order to form the empire. So yeah, let's get right into the video. But before starting the video, let me tell you that major alliances like NATO, CSTO, the EU or the UN, they do not exist in my videos. Also, we're going to ignore all of their allies. So yeah, if you see Poland going at war with their allies, then please don't get surprised. But yeah, let's get into the wars. Now, Poland here is a very strong country. So yeah, according to the 2023 Global Firepower Index, Poland was the 20th strongest country in the world. So yeah, they're gonna start off by invading Slovakia. And keep in mind that Poland was also militarizing their country. Bratislava falls, and the remaining parts of Slovakia just surrender. And in this peace negotiation, we can see that all of Slovakia got completely annexed by Poland. Now, Poland here is gonna try to stabilize their country even more, and they're gonna be recruiting a lot more troops, and they're gonna be putting around $100 billion every year into their military. So yeah, that is how they're going to be invading all of these countries. Anyways, the next country which Poland wants to take over is Lithuania. And this is not the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth thingy, but rather Poland invading Lithuania. Anyways, Lithuania doesn't exist. And then this kind of happened. Yeah, I really do not like what's happening over here. Poland gave around $200 billion to Russia, and they got themselves Kaliningrad. I don't know how much it would be worth, but Poland over here is pretty rich now. And even if they're not, they're going to be invading more and more countries. After the invasion of Lithuania, Poland is now going to declare war on Belarus. Now $200 billion. Russia won't be involved. So this is just a 1v1 between Belarus and Poland. And the Polish troops are now pushing into Belarus, taking all of their major cities. And after the surrender of Minsk, we can see that the remaining troops flee to Russia, and the country of Belarus just surrenders. And in this peace negotiation, we can see that all of these parts of Belarus were completely annexed, and this part is left as a vassal state to the Poland government, or maybe the Polish government. But now Poland is one of the strongest countries in the world, probably in the top 5, maybe stronger than South Korea, and maybe the UK too. But that's just because Poland is going expansion mode. And speaking of which, Poland now decides to go at war with Estonia and Latvia. The mighty Latvians push into Poland and capture a lot of cities and almost reach Minsk, but eventually are pushed back by the Polish, and this invasion was a total failure. Poland pushes into Latvia and captures Riga, and the country falls, and we can see that there is a slow push made into Estonia, but eventually Estonia's capital city was also taken, and the remaining parts of the country just surrender. Surrender. Yeah. Whoa, that's horrifying. All of these guys are now pretty scared, including Russia, and now everyone is biting their nails. But Poland is still not done yet, and now they're going at war with mini, bam. Czechia, you're done. You're absolutely done. Was there a country named Czechia? I don't remember. Whoa, Poland, you gotta stop, man. This is too much for you. But yeah, Poland is actually gonna stop for around 200 or 300 years. But yeah, after 200 or 300 years of assimilation and conscripting troops and stabilizing their country, we can see that Poland is ready for their final invasion. And can you guess who they're going at war with? Germany. Wow, this kind of reminds me of something. I think it was back in 1939. My grandpa always tells me about this story. Poor grandpa, he's living in Argentina right now. But yeah, back to the war stuff. Because their capital city is right next to Poland, so to secure their capital city, we can see that the Germans are now pushing into Poland, and they're doing this in a very specific manner. We can see that the Germans have cut off the Polish from Czechia, and the remaining parts surrender, and now the Germans are pushing in from all sides. The Germans are now focusing in on the coastline, and this invasion is going pretty well for the Germans. But as of now, a fully mobilized Polish army arrives, and now the Germans are getting pushed back. I think this is the first time in history that the Polish are pushing back the Germans. Might not be, but I haven't seen the Polish ever fighting the Germans in such a brave way. But yeah, these troops, after getting cut off, go ahead and surrender. And we can see that all of Czechia is now re-liberated, and Germany changes their capital city from Berlin to Frankfurt. But still, we can see that the Germans are doing pretty well at defending, and for now there is this kind of stalemate. We can see that the Germans are now trying to get Austria into this war, and Austria does get into this war, and now the Austrians are pushing into Poland. And we can see that another German military arrives, which encircles all of these Polish troops, and they surrender, and now the Germans and Austrians are pushing into Poland. Now Poland here has to conscript more and more troops now because, well, they're getting invaded by the Austrians and the Germans. But the good part is, there's no man with a funny mustache this time. But eventually, we can see that the Germans and the Austrians are stalemated, and the Polish were able to raise the biggest army they have ever raised. And after the arrival of this army, we can see that the Germans as well as the Austrians are getting pushed back. The capital city of Austria was now taken, leading Austria out of this war. And we can see that the Polish are pushing into Germany, and after a decisive military campaign, we can see that Frankfurt as well as all of Bavaria was taken, Berlin was also taken, and the Germans are slowly getting absolutely devastated by the Polish army until they finally go ahead and surrender. What's happening today? Until they finally go ahead and surrender. Wow, you might not be ready for this hideous looking peace negotiation. And peace negotiation in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! But really guys, this is a lot of land for Poland to handle. So I don't know how they're gonna handle all of this. But yeah, this is actually giving the no German vibes. But actually this time it's under Warsaw. But yeah guys, this is gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future. And thank you for watching.